I love how full circle this whole chapter is. It's amazing and very well written. Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Anime Podcast. I'm your host Shinry. Here at the Everything Anime Podcast, I bring from anime, manga, video games, TV shows, and whatever relevant topic I talk about. Today's video is on Dr. Stone, chapters 140, The Three-Man Cell. Bitch, we're going to the moon. That shit had me gagged last chapter. If you're not caught up in Dr. Stone, if you're just watching the anime, I'm sure where it left off on in New World was that maybe Senku had got the Medusa weapon and that's how it ended. I don't know. I'm still 4 episodes from the ending. Kind of took a break because I went home for break. That's when the videos also kind of slowed down. Still working on some other projects for you guys. Don't worry, they're coming. I know it's Spooktober, kind of behind, but this is my channel, so we're going to do it how we want to do it, okay? Anyways, yes, when we last left off, we found out the Y-Man is on the moon. That is our final boss. That is our big bad, and that's how we got to go. But we can't just, build a spaceship out of nowhere, right? It's got to take a little bit of time, just like when it took time to build our ship. So I knew that we were 140-something chapters right now, and Dr. Stone's 205. I thought there's no way the 60 chapters are going to the moon. I mean, it could, but I was like, there has to be another villain. There has to be a way to get up there, And there is, and there's a lot, because I'm actually on chapter 160, way far ahead than you guys, but again, a week break. But I will be breaking up these videos and doing my speculations about what I thought at the end of each chapter as I go. But anyways, getting to the moon is going to be no easy task because they're going to need to gather materials from all around the world, just like when we built our ship, the Perseus. So I knew we were going to go on an adventure. We already got a ship, so we might travel to other countries, gather supplies, because obviously building a spaceship out of nothing is not going to happen. It took us, gathering materials all over the Ishigami village in Japan to build our ship. So, obviously a spaceship, we're going to need a lot more than we have on our little island. Now, let me say this now. I never thought the story would go this far. I never thought the Y-Man would be on the moon. But, as I said in the last video, it makes sense. Why would he petrify himself on Earth? I mean, he probably still petrified himself in space. We don't know if it's the original Y-Man. We don't know if it's his kids. We don't know if it's generations that know about it. We don't know even who the Y-Man is yet. Even in 160 chapters in, I don't know who the Y-Man is. It's like the One Piece. It's like the greatest mystery ever, and I love it. I'm living for it right now. But yes, I never thought we'd go to the moon. I don't know why, that just never registered, but that's how clever a writer can be. Showing you something obvious. We have seen the moon in various panels all throughout Dr. Stone, but I never once put two and two together. So, really love that. The Kingdom of Science goes around using revival fluid to bring everybody back on the island who was petrified. I was for some reason thinking we were going to bring back Erebara because, we brought back Hyoga and Hamura. Well, we never petrified them. But, we had them prisoner. I was like, are they going to revive Erebara too? Thankfully, it don't seem like they did by the end of this chapter, but, who knows. It is also during this that we learned from our new friend that all the weapons that rained down from the sky were destroyed except for the single one Erebara had. Our new friend being Matsukame, I think it is, Matsukaze. He's the one that looks like Tsukasa's ancestor, which I'm going to get to that too. But, yeah, I was like, he's the one. So we do learn, all the weapons are destroyed except the single Medusa weapon. So we know that multiple rain down from the sky, but I still think, I don't know, sure of speculation. I haven't seen another Medusa weapon yet, but I'm curious, was it one Medusa weapon that petrified all of humanity, or did it, originally, or did he send out, multiple, and they all just had, the 1 second, basically the diameter of Earth? Curious. There's a sad resolution to this arc as we prepare to depart to the next adventure. Soziu goes to see the stone statue of his father, who can't be revived because, again, if your stone's been broken and, moss and stuff has been built up, you can't be revived. And also his father's face is broken and destroyed anyway. So even if he was brought back, he would just, be in agony and pain, probably die anyway. But all the people of the kingdom, all the people of the Petrification Kingdom, they bow their heads to their new master as he is the son of their former leader. So Soziu is now the master of this island. Pretty cool. We only knew him for this arc, but a very cool and influential character. I'm not sure I'll rank him really high. He'd probably be C rank. Again, we're not on tier list yet, but didn't really get much from him from this arc that he was in. Even Senku is feeling somewhat sentimental for the first time as he thinks back to his own adopted father, Byakuya. Again, we've never seen Senku's real father. We don't know who he is. We just know he is friends with Senku's dad, or Senku's stepdad, Byakuya. But he, Byakuya, who died on Treasure Island as well, he never got to see him again or hear his voice for 3,000 years. He never got to tell Byakuya thank you to his face. He kind of feels regretful about that. And that's a side of Senku we never seen before. I also love that Kohaku is the one who reminds him that his father entrusted the fate of the world to him, and because he believed in him, and he knew that Senku would he would be the one to revive humanity. His father just wanted to create the stepping stone for him. We learned some great things about Byakuya later as well, and I love that Kohaku was also the one that breaks him out of it, because Kohaku is the first one he met in Ishigami Village, and then Chrome was second. So I love that Kohaku and Senku have this bond. They have this friendship that's forming. We've seen it before, but it's full on display here in this panel. Very powerful writing and imagery. I'm gonna make sure I show that off. Really, really loved the two of them together. So, of course, as we set sail, we say goodbye to Sozu, who, of course, as I suspected, would decide to stay behind. He's not going to join our crew. He's going to stay behind, live on the island where he's from, lead his people, things like that. And we gained Kurosame as a fighter, who I was not expecting. I did not expect we to get another person for our power team, but Kurosame's here, as well as Matsukaze, whatever his name is, the Tsukasa twin, basically, who's recently revived from centuries ago and believes that Genro is the reincarnation of his master. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. My phone's ringing. I'm about to head out soon. I gotta go see the new My Hero Academia movie, the You're Next. I can't wait to watch it. I did not like the ending of My Hero Academia, but we'll probably talk about that movie after I leave. Anyways, with that, this arc comes to a close. So as we prepare for the next arc, they debate how large our rocket ship is going to be, and they decide it only consists of 3 people. Now, when they said only 3 people are going to space, I was like, well, who could that be? I assumed it would be Chrome, Gan, and Senku, but it surprises me who this 3-man cell is. So this is probably the smallest team we've ever had, but obviously we need Senku because that's the main character story. We need a fighter that can battle our enemies, and maybe get in the mentalist, to cause not interrogations. What's the word I'm looking for? Handle negotiations, basically. But actually, the first person we need is the pilot, which Ryusei automatically comes up to my head. I was like, obviously the pilot, Ryusei, he's the captain of the ship. He also flew the drone. He flew the hot air balloon. So that makes sense. Second would obviously be Senku. So the third is who's the fighter? Who's the protector? Is it Kohaku? Is it Taiju to defend for us? Is the new guy Matsukaze because he just joined the team? But who I was not expecting was the greatest reveal ever. So, of course, we need the strongest person to fight the Y-Man and whatever possible other enemies we do not expect it could be. These fighters could be Nikki, again, Matsukaze, whatever his name is, Kohaku, Taiju, Hyoga, Maz, Magma, Genro. No, don't be a fool like I was. Or in the words of, what's his name? In the words of Excalibur. Fool. It's, of course, Tsukasa. We had the Medusa weapon. We can now petrify Tsukasa properly and bring him back. Oh my God, it was so full circle. I loved it. I could not believe I did not figure that out. Of course, it would go back to Ishigami Village. We told Tsukasa, but whenever he died or we froze him to death, that Senku said he would bring him back to life. Really, really fucking loved it. And I loved that I did not even think of that. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this video and discussion. I would make speculation, but I actually have to run. I have to make it to the movie before Your Next starts. So anyways, speculation from here was, well, obviously, the Medusa weapon actually ran out of power. We learned that, I think, in a few previous few chapters. If not, spoilers, the Medusa weapon's out of power. But I think we already learned that. It's out of juice. So I was like, how are we going to bring back Tsukasa if the weapon doesn't work? Well, wait till you guys see it. And anyways, guys, see you guys next video. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, this video was sponsored by me, the author of the Shinry series, the Chronicles of Wayne, and Monsterverse. So I figured I'd do this outro a little bit different by showing you guys what you guys will be checking out. So, the Shinry series starts with Book 1, Shobu Samurai Project Aryoku. 10 years after the death of his parents, Shobu Samurai returns home seeking vengeance, but instead faces a choice to save his home from shadow creatures, blood beasts, and an organization once thought dead. Shinry's Shobu Samurai starts at $9.99. And if you love anime, manga, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, Fairy Tail, Shaman King, Rave Master, Zatch Bell, anything like that, the Shinry series is definitely the series for you. You'll definitely want to check it out. The Sword of Light is probably the thickest one so far. And then these books are 2. This is Enter the Dread Zone Tournament. And the series original ending, Arado, the Legendary Conjuring Master. So, and I'll just show you guys some of the covers. Really proud of all of these. But I hope you guys check it out. If you don't like that, I also have the current published books for the Chronicles of Wayne, Love Be Damned, Cotton Candy, Full Moons, Fabled Lovers, A Cursed Virgin's Bite. If You Go Where Monsters Dance, Red will Rain Over Your House. Love Be Damned. Now, the Chronicles of Wayne is about a geeky guy, or a nerdy guy in high school. His senior year, he has a crush on the hottest guy in school, because of course he does. He's only got one best friend, and her name is Barb. Well, the hottest guy in school turns out to be a werewolf. And to make the story more interesting, he bites Wayne and turns Wayne into the first ever wolfman in the last 10 years. And because of that, it was also a sacred law that wolfmen should never be created. I don't want to get into too much of the Chronicles of Wayne without spoiling it, but I can tell you it's very short. This one sells for $6.99, and Love Be is right after it. The ending of this trilogy, Love Be Liberated, comes out in October. So I'm going to definitely do a more full in-depth review of this one. But yeah, it's an LGBT fantasy fiction story about werewolves, vampires, white witches, a dark warlock, and, well, many, many more surprises to come. So, if you guys like to read, I definitely recommend. These are all the books so far in the Shinry series, except for Shinry's Beginning. I do have that one, but it's just not here with me. But yeah, I appreciate a like, support, or just a review on Amazon. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day.